I knew it, man. Oh, yeah. Now do it with Zuko. Fantastic. Oh, look at these colors, man. Alright, Firebook episode 14, coming off the back of Zuko and Aang going off and rediscovering firebending together. Some really good stuff in that episode. The whole scene with the dragons was just so good. But now all I'm looking at is what's the plan going forward? What are we gonna do? And what's going on with Iroh? Those are like the only two questions I have right now. And the thing I've been thinking a lot about is Katara and Zuko, right? I feel like something's gonna have to happen. Like Zuko's gonna have to save Katara in some instance or something to really bring Katara around, you know, to really forgiving Zuko for what he's done. I've been thinking about it a lot. I just can't shake out of my head the way that Katara threatened Zuko. And she's been throwing a few jabs at Zuko here and there. Nothing too crazy thus far, but I think as we start to spend more time together as a group, we'll start to see really what's going on with their dynamic. And I have seen that this episode is a two-parter as well, like it's combined as one episode on Netflix. I don't think I'm going to be combining both of them into one video as I did with The Day of Black Sun, but we'll see. But that does have me thinking, you know, there might be some pretty important stuff if they've made this another two-parter. Like and subscribe, check out the Patreon for early access if you're interested, and with all that being said, enjoy the video. The Boiling Rock Part 1. Okay, the Boiling Rock.
No one can make tea like Uncle.
True.
I learned a thing or two. Would you like to hear Uncle's favorite tea joke?
Sure, I like jokes.
Okay, well, I can't remember how it starts, but the punchline is, leave me alone. I'm Bush.
I see what he was doing, but you need the whole joke, my brother.
Well, it's funnier when Uncle tells it.
Right.
He's trying,
Maybe
he's
that's
trying.
because he remembers the whole thing.
Stop making fun of my boy. Why are you so grumpy?
Hey, can I talk to you for a second?
Okay.
If someone was captured by the Fire Nation, where would they be taken?
Okay, are we thinking about the prisoners?
I can't tell you.
What? Why not?
Trust me. Knowing will just make you feel worse.
Also, he does know.
It's my dad. He was captured too. I need to know what I put him through.
It's not good, Sokka.
Please.
My guess is
Oh.
they were taken to the Boiling Rock.
Oh, is this like a torture thing?
It's on an island in the middle of a boiling lake. It's inescapable.
I mean, this is not where Iroh was, right? Because Iroh escaped.
Nothing.
We're gonna go rescue them, man. We're gonna go rescue them.
It's in the middle of a volcano.
Yeah, that'll do it.
in the Fire Nation.
Thanks, Zuko.
Just knowing makes me feel better.
I mean, Sokka's just gonna go and try and do it himself? Oh, he's doing it. Look at him. Have we not learned anything at this point? Momo. Do things together, man. Don't keep secrets.
Not up to anything, huh?
Yes, sir. He knew.
I'm gonna rescue my dad. You happy now?
I'm never happy.
You know what? I take it back. I take it back. Him and May do belong together, man.
It was my decision to stay when things were going wrong.
Okay, he
My
feels
mistake,
responsible.
And it's my job to fix it. I have to regain my honor. You can't stop me, Zuko.
You need to regain your honor? Believe me, I get it. I'm going with you.
No. I have
Are they
to
gonna do this
alone.
together? Just the two of them?
We'll take my war balloon.
Ooh. Okay, look, I'm kind of here for this. We had a little bit of Aang and Zuko last episode. Now Sokka and Zuko, I don't necessarily agree with them going off and doing them by themselves. But I feel like these two are going to get along really well in the future. So I'm here for this. But like, does this mean we're going to get some Zuko and Katara, Zuko and Toph in the future maybe? I'm down for that.
Need meat. Gone fishing.
They left an
That's
alibi?
what it is. Sokka and Zuko.
Okay, that's sus. Come on. Are we not going to think this is sus at all? Oh, come on. Someone start talking, please.
Pretty clouds.
Oh, not small talk.
Fluffy.
Dude, I can't sit through this, please.
You know, a friend of mine actually designed these war balloons.
No kidding.
Yep. A balloon. But for war.
I can't handle this much more.
Good at its war.
Yeah, it seems to run in the family.
Hey, hold on. Not everyone in my family is like that.
I know. You've changed.
I meant my uncle. He
Oh.
was more of a father.
Yeah.
You didn't leave behind anyone you cared about?
May.
Well, I did have a girlfriend.
That gloomy girl who sighs a lot?
Yeah. Everyone in the Fire Nation thinks I'm a traitor. I couldn't drag her into it.
Nah, you're a good man, Zuko.
My first girlfriend turned into the moon.
That's rough, buddy.
That's rough, buddy. Oh shit. That's rough, buddy. Oh shit.
There it is.
I'm shocked they didn't keep Iroh here, right? I guess we just underestimated Iroh.
The air outside is just as hot as the air inside, so
Oh.
we can't fly.
Oh, physics. This has got to be, yeah, the hottest water in the world. That's pretty smooth, I can't lie. Okay, and now we don't have a way to get back, though.
How are we gonna get
We need the homies to come in with Appa.
We'll figure something out. Uncle always said I never thought things through, but this is just crazy.
Yep. Welcome to the group, Zuko.
I hope these disguises work. We just need to lay low and find my dad as soon as possible.
There's a scuffle in the yard. Come on.
A scuffle in the yard. See, this was something I thought might happen later as well. Us trying to break them out of prison. You got the fire whip. Oh, yeah. We got some inner prison conflict to solve.
Firebending is prohibited. You're going in the cooler.
Nah, he wanted him to do that. The cooler, though, hold on. Is it a big freezer?
The warden will deal with you soon.
Dude, it's just a room like that? That the warden, I'm guessing? Yeah, this is literally just torture. Sokka?
It's the warden. Look alive.
The warden looks like a bit of a demon.
So, Chit Sang, I hear you used firebending to try to escape. You should know better.
I wasn't trying to do
Yeah, he wasn't escaping. There's always a corrupt guard, man.
Escape from here. Now go back to your
Very
shivering.
distinct voice.
Hey there, fellow guard. How goes it? Zuko? There are no Water Tribe prisoners. I'm afraid your father's not here. What? I'm really sorry, Sokka.
So we came all this way for nothing? I failed.
Ah, Sokka, I get it, but like...
What would Uncle say? Sometimes clouds have two sides, a dark and light, and a silver lining in between. It's like a silver sandwich.
Okay.
When life seems hard, take a bite out of the
Okay,
silver sandwich.
okay. What has this done?
We haven't failed after all. That's the spirit. I can't believe that worked.
I'm saying.
No, what you said made no sense at all.
But look, it's Suki.
What?
Back in yourselves.
I didn't even account for this as a possibility. This is now all I care about.
Did I do something wrong?
You mean you don't recognize me?
Good callback. Good callback.
Then maybe you'll recognize this.
Take your helmet off first, you absolute moron.
Sokka! It's you!
These guys are the best, man. Oh, she must have been going through it.
They locked me in here because I'm the leader.
Well, you won't be here for long. I'm busting you out.
Yes, sir.
I knew you'd come.
I need to get into that cell.
No, you can't go in there. The lights are out.
Oh no.
Guard, help! I think he's an imposter! Ah! Arrest him!
We're making too much noise, man. I'm getting nervous. Sokka's smart in these situations, though.
You're under arrest. Don't worry, I'll figure it out.
Okay, okay, we're gonna improvise a little bit.
Well, well, well. I never thought I'd find you in here, Prince Zuko.
How did you know who I am?
How could I not? You broke my niece's heart.
This is not May's uncle.
May's uncle?
Okay, of course it is.
You're my special prisoner now.
Don't say it like that.
You best behave.
Why don't you just tell my father and collect a reward?
Oh, in due time, believe me, I intend
I don't like
to
those
collect.
implications. Right, so now we have to bust out Zuko and Suki, when originally we were trying to bust out Hakoda and everyone else.
Actually, we met a long time ago. You kind of burned down my village.
Yeah, that's facts. That did happen.
Oh, sorry about that. Nice to see you again.
He's trying.
I checked out the coolers again. They're completely insulated and sealed to keep the cold in. It also has to keep the heat out.
Uh-huh.
Just get to the point, Sokka.
It's a perfect boat.
Yeah,
for
this is
getting
where I
from the
thought we
boiling
were going. That's so dangerous, though. But how do we even get it there, though?
But how are you gonna get the cooler out?
Yeah, how are you going to get the cooler out? I heard you hatching an escape plan, and I want in.
We're gonna take this guy with us?
Yeah, the only thing we're hatching is an egg.
That's your man, Suki.
Now, first we need someone to unbolt the cooler. from the inside.
We're gonna have a whole squad of people by the end of this, man.
Hey, what are you, stupid?
Oh, smart.
Where are you
Okay, we
going?
gotta get someone inside the cooler.
You watch who you're shoving.
I think you mean whom I'm shoving.
Yeah, let's argue over grammar.
I need backup over here.
Oh, yeah, we love some Zuko moves. Yep, there it is.
No firebending. Into the cooler.
I'm shocked that no one can recognize Zuko just from his scar, you know? Come on.
I can take you back to your cell if you've learned your lesson.
Yes, I have. Completely.
Clean.
Someone's coming.
Yeah, new arrivals coming in at dawn. Some robbers, couple traders, some
War prisoners, here we go. That's gonna keep us here.
It could be your father.
I know.
Well, what should we do?
Sokka must stay.
Is it right for me to risk Suki's freedom? All of our freedom on the slim chance that my dad is gonna show up?
I think you've answered your own question, Sokka. Okay.
This here's my girl and my best buddy.
I knew he'd bring people, I knew it.
Fine. Everybody in the cooler.
So clearly something's gonna happen because this is all going way too smoothly.
Are you sure you want to go? You're the one who said you wanted to redeem yourself. Redeem your honor.
If I had just cut my losses at the invasion, maybe we wouldn't be in this mess. Maybe sometimes it's just better to call it quits before you fail.
Nah, always try.
Look, Sokka, you're going to fail a lot before things work out.
Yep, take it from Zuko.
Even though you'll probably fail over and over and over again.
Seriously, not helping.
You have to try
Yes,
every
you
time.
have to try.
You can't quit because you're afraid you might fail.
No,
Yep.
I'm staying.
Suki?
I'm not leaving without you, Sokka.
I'm staying too.
Oh, I'm here for it. We just got this whole plan for these guys.
I hope we haven't just made a huge mistake.
Now this is good. Now we're +1.
I can use this to battle.
Okay, okay, and there's the noise. Okay.
The plan failed.
But at least none of our guys are involved in this, so...
The fugitives and throw them in the cooler.
They are in a cooler, sir.
Come on, man.
We have new prisoners arriving. Everything must be completely
Damn, look at that crossbow. Jesus, that could have ended really badly. Are they gonna rat our guys out? They might.
If my dad's not there, we risked everything for nothing.
We had
They're
to.
really emphasizing this, man. I've got to, it could go either way. It's not looking good, man.
That's it? That can't be it.
I'm sorry, Sokka.
Hey, you. Get off the gondola.
Yep. They really baited us like that, didn't they?
Dad.
But just Hakoda. Is that the episode? Okay. I will split this up into 2 videos because there's a fair bit I can talk about from that, but I will watch this episode straight after. Alrighty, so the Sokka and Zuko dynamic, like it's coming along, you know, it's developing in a very specific way, but I know it's leading them to a point where they can be super good homies in the future. I can see it. But even the way that it started, right? Like Sokka's gone to Zuko asking him about, you know, would he know anything about where his father would possibly be as a prisoner? And Zuko's caught on to the fact that Sokka's probably want to go and rescue him by himself, so he's waiting for him. And it was when Sokka said, look, it's about my honor. You know, like Sokka feels like it's his fault that they're in this situation, that they chose to keep going with the invasion, right? Instead of perhaps trying to leave earlier, maybe they could have escaped on the submarines, and you know, now his dad and all these other people are prisoners. And he talked about his honor, man. They did this with Aang earlier in the season as well, but this is right in front of Zuko. Like, that's the guy to be talking about honor to. And I like that the one thing they kind of talked about together on the balloon ride over was their girls, right? Zuko was talking about May, and you can see the way he was looking, you know, when he was thinking about her, you know, like Sokka was like, what, that girl that's always all sad and stuff, just like Zuko. And he was like, yep, that's my girl. And then Sokka's talking about Yue. Dude, that was the funniest line in the world, man. That's rough, buddy. Like, that absolutely killed me. And I wasn't quite sure where we were going with this prison situation, especially with how initially you can't see any characters that we know here at all. And it seemed very just thrown in there that, oh, hang on, you know, Hakoda Hakoda and everyone, they're not here. And I was thinking, okay, what are we doing here? Of course, Suki's here. Something I didn't account for at all. Like I said during the episode, I was expecting the prison break to kind of coincide with us reinvading the Fire Nation or whenever the fight happened. So I hadn't thought too much about the possibilities, but this was a very welcome surprise. And this is, you know, getting me towards where I want to be. I want to see Sokka, you know, on the front lines with Suki. I've been saying it since the start of the show, man. So I'm glad we're moving a little bit closer towards that. And as we constructed our escape plan, that didn't really amount to much, except for the guys that did try to escape getting recaptured. The whole point of that was to get us to a situation where, okay, now Sokka's faced with another choice, right? Do we stay or do we go? It's just like in the invasion. And he's looking at it with hindsight, which is a very tough thing to do in these situations. It's like we said before, you know, if they left earlier, maybe they all wouldn't be prisoners, you know? But you can't look at those situations like that. You have to make the decision with the knowledge that you have at the time. And in this instance, you know, war prisoners are coming. It might not even be Hakoda. It could have been someone else. It could have been no one they knew at all. So with the information that they had, you could argue that it was risky, right? But that wasn't the point of this. And it was just like Zuko said, that no matter what, you have to try, no matter how many times you fail, you have to keep trying. And that's been a lot of what Zuko has gone through. But this is a big thing for Sokka, you know, he feels so responsible. He really wants to be a good leader. You know, he looks up to his dad in that way as well. And he's even saying things like, is it right for him to risk Suki's freedom, for example, over a slim chance? So you can see how much he's thinking these things through. He's looking at it through other people's perspectives, even though, you know, him trying to go off and do this on his own, you know, he's being, it's hard to say selfish because, you know, it's Hakoda, it's his father, but by not telling the others that he's going off and then saying that he's just going fishing, you know, he doesn't want to get them involved and like make them worry, you know, put them in any further danger. And it does go back to the whole thing. He feels like he's responsible. He wants to fix this himself. But I'm really glad that Suki and Zuko are there to, you know, help him work through this and ultimately stay here with him as well. And I think that's good in the sense that hopefully it helps him realize he doesn't have to do these things alone, you know? And it's funny the two people he has with him, like Suki, someone he cares about probably second only to Katara and his father, and Zuko, who's been an enemy for pretty much most of the show up to this point. And on those notes, it's really funny that Zuko's talking about, you know, the whole silver lining thing. He didn't get it out properly, but the silver lining was, oh, Suki's here, you know? So the situation we find ourselves in now is we probably can't reuse the same escape plan. And now instead of Sokka and Zuko sneaking around, they've got Suki as well. So there's three of them. They know Hakoda's there. How do we get through this situation? We know Sokka is really good with plans like this. I imagine Hakoda's going to be the same as well. So if we can link up with him somehow, I don't know, we'll make something happen. And the warden being May's uncle is a very nice little twist into all of this as well. And I think he was implying that he wanted to, you know, kind of make Zuko pay a little bit for, you know, breaking May's heart. It sounded a little bit torturous, if you will. And even little things, you know, like at the start of the episode, Zuko's making everyone tea. He's talking about Iroh a lot. He's trying to tell jokes. Like, he's really trying to fit in. He's trying to make it work. And he does smile a little bit, even though everyone's kind of laughing at him for like butchering the joke. To me, it's like he's thinking at least he can be around these people, you know, and all have a good time, you know? So that's good. We're really getting there with Zuko. I don't know what's going to happen at the end. If like after the battle, we'll spend some time kind of seeing what everyone does afterwards. I know a lot of shows have like an episode or half an episode like that, but I would love to see Zuko just actually enjoying himself, being at peace, enjoying life. Iroh's there, maybe May, I don't know about Azula, maybe Zuko's mother, and hopefully Zuko's been a big part in actually bringing around that era of peace that he was talking about. And the last thing I was thinking about is with May's uncle being here, I could see May being involved in this somehow. You do have to remember, May was one of Azula's like right-hand warriors, you know, she was right there with Ty Lee. And I don't even remember the last time we saw Ty Lee, I'm not gonna lie. So I could see those two somehow getting involved in this. And the more I think about that, I think, because Ty Lee has a bit of a thing for Sokka, right? If she sees Sokka here with Suki, that could be an interesting situation. And I was questioning if, you know, Katara and the gang were going to realize that Sokka and Zuko leaving a note that they were going fishing together was going to seem a little bit suspicious. You know, maybe they'll go off and find them. I don't know how they would. I know Appa was there, perhaps overhearing the conversation. I don't even know if Appa can like relay that to Aang or anything. That's a pretty hilarious thought, but we'll see about all that. It's an interesting point to have a discussion because, you know, it's a two-part episode. We're kind of in between things right now. A lot of things are still yet to be solved, but I think from Zuko's message to Sokka alone and just Suki being there, it gave me enough to want to actually sit down and talk about it and dedicate more time to it. So I'm gonna leave this one here now. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And as always, please continue to leave your comments and feedback down below. You know, I always appreciate it. And we'll see you all in the next episode of Avatar.